throughout the season about, not staying too high or too low. Who's really been Turgeon has said that he's talked to you guys, but has there been a guy on the team to really step up and, be a leader for you guys in that regard?
Yeah, Turgeon talks about it all the time. All of our coaches talk about it, but I think every player buys into it a little bit. Everybody kind of understands that off a big win you can't get too high, and off a tough loss or a bad loss you can't get too low. And there's always a game ahead, and you got to bounce back and be prepared for it. Ant's done a really good job, just emphasizing that and continue to repeat the same thing that we haven't done anything yet, and everybody buys into the fact that we haven't accomplished the things that we want to yet. So nothing's been done.
How do you handle that with social media?
You just can't pay much attention to it. You gotta know that in order to reach the goals that we want, it has to come within our group, and regardless of the fans who are just jumping on board at a certain time after a win, or the ones who are criticizing us when we have a bad game, whether we win or lose. You can't pay attention to it. You just got to be, know that the guys inside of this group are the ones that matter. So,
on a game like Saturday, did you feel Ant was more locked in than usual? I feel like I didn't see him smile once or.
No, I feel like that's how he always is. Honestly, he doesn't show much emotion. I've seen him. You guys have seen him come in clutch moments multiple times this season, and I'm sure throughout his entire career. So he didn't do anything that I've never seen before. Nothing I didn't think he couldn't do. He hit shots. He was a leader on the court, and he just made plays.
Is there a way you can describe how he's able to do that in those last 3 minutes?
Yeah.
What about him makes him?
I think he knows his ability to make plays, not only for himself but for his teammates. His ability to score, his ability to shoot. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just think late in moments he knows that all of us trust him with the ball in his hands, him being the point guard, him running our plays, getting us in our spots. So he just goes out and tries to make the best play for us. And he gets a lot of open shots off the dribble. He's able to create. And, some of the plays we run, we're able to get, open shots for each other. So, he just steps up in big moments late in game, and, it comes in handy. I think every team wants an Anthony Count Jr.
As a leader, what are some of the things he's kind of saying to you guys on the court, especially when you're down 7 late in the game?
One thing Turge emphasizes is, just staying under control, staying poised. He mentioned that last game when Michigan State made that run in the second half. Stay poised, don't let the run rattle us. And and on the court, just being a leader vocally, and showing us how to handle it all. He just stays poised. Like I said, he doesn't show much emotion. He doesn't get too rattled. So he had one time where he airballed a shot. He comes back down the court. He was like, "My fault. Next one going in." So just staying poised, staying confident, and making sure you're doing what's best for the team.
You guys used basically a 6-man rotation for most of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it kind of surprising that for as much as we talked about depth early in the season, that's kind of where you're at this point? And is it an issue, you think, or do you think you're fine?
No, I don't think it's an issue at all. I think Turge knows, the group. He knows the guys that can help us win the game, and he's gonna put the guys out there that will help us win the game. And regardless of who's playing the minutes, who's getting the points, I think everybody on our team buys into the fact that we want to win at the end of the day. And we haven't made it anything, we haven't done anything, we haven't accomplished anything yet. And I think every guy's fine with that. They're going to work their hardest in practice. They're going to do what they can when they get in the game, and they're going to take advantage of their minutes. And I think everybody just wants to win at this point.
Everybody, I guess, except for Anthony, is in that 25 to 32 range. Does it really matter anyway? If that's the numbers you're getting at.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody's really complaining. Honestly, I think everybody's comfortable with the situations we have and the position we're in.
What lessons did you guys learn against Nebraska about just kind of not underestimating the team, no matter where they sit in the standings?
Yeah, for sure. Just knowing that every game is going to be a challenge. You got to come out there and compete. Every team you go up against is going to come to compete, and regardless of rankings, regardless of talent or any of that, you got to come to play every game. And Nebraska came out and they played their hardest. They played really well against us. And, we just have to know that we have to be focused and bought into the game plan so that we don't get in dog fights like that and, just come out with the outcome that we want.
With, you guys have been talking about the TikTok. How did that – oh, yeah.